everyone, I'm Shaylin here with Reedsy. Today I'm going to be talking about how to know when your book is ready to write. Now this is a very personal decision. There is no real formula and a lot of it is just intuition. You'll kind of just know when your book is ready to write, and different writers have a different definition of what ready is. Some writers are ready to start writing a book when they have a concept. Other writers are ready to start writing a book when they have a complete outline. It really is up to you, and it takes a certain level of trusting yourself and knowing yourself. Here are 5 signs that mean you're probably ready to start writing your book. If these apply to you, you can probably start writing, and if they don't apply to you, then it might be worth taking a little more time to think or plan. Number 1, you feel confident. This is the most important thing. If you feel confident about the story, you're probably ready to write it. If you have a level of confidence in where the story is going, what the story is, and how you're going to approach it, that's a great sign that you're ready to write. This is very hard to define, it's very personal, but this is something that you'll just know. If you feel generally pretty confident, you feel like it's there, start writing. Number 2, you've completed the amount of outlining or pre-planning that you normally do or that you feel would benefit you. This is a great objective sign. If you've finished your outline and you've finished all your character profiles, you've done all the research you needed to do, you're probably ready. If you've never written a book before, it can be hard to know exactly how much outlining is best for you, but use your intuition. What would make you feel confident? Would you feel a little shaky going into the book without a solid outline of the entire plot, but you feel confident learning about your characters as you write? Do you feel like it will help you to have detailed notes on the world or the setting? Or is that something that you'd rather research and create as you go? What will make you feel confident? Once you've done that, it's probably time to start writing. It can be very common for writers to complete all the material they need and then just kind of stare at it and be like, it's done, but am I ready? You probably are, so if you've completed the pre-planning that you set out to do, it's probably time to start writing. Number 3, you understand your main character. If you feel like you know your character the way you know a friend or the way you know yourself especially, that is a great sign that your book is ready to write. Understanding your main character to the extent where they feel like a real person, that you feel like you would understand their reactions to just about anything, and you feel like they're just fully developed, they're tangible to you, that probably means that you can start writing. Now, of course, you probably want this level of development for all of your main cast, but the main character really is the most important one since they're the character whose eyes you're going to be writing from. So if the other characters aren't as fully developed, you can probably still learn about them while you're writing, but the main character is going to be your point of access to the story. Number 4, you can envision scenes clearly or hear the narrative voice. The narrative voice is clear in your head. Sometimes you just hear passages, they just kind of come to you. Or similarly, if you can see the scenes very vividly, they play through your head like a movie, this is a great sign your book is ready to write. It means that the story is really open and developed inside your head. You can see it, even if you can't see every single scene, but you have that ability to really visualize the scenes. That means the story is starting to become pretty well developed and it's vivid. That's what's going to make it easy and fun to write. And number 5, you have a feeling that you're just procrastinating. If this all checks out, you know your main character, you can see the story and hear the story, you've done all the planning that you need to do to the point that feel pretty confident you don't know what else you would need to do, probably just putting it off because the task seems a little scary or you don't know where to start. In which case, just start. Make a new document, chapter 1, and start writing. If you've spent a lot of time, especially on the pre-planning phase, it can be a little paralyzing to now actually start writing. You don't know what to do, how do I begin? The thing with writing the draft is that it's going to be one very small step at a time. So you've got to start by just taking that first small step, writing the first page, writing the first line even, and actually start getting some momentum going with the drafting process of your work. If you realize you need to do more planning, let's say you write the first chapter and it's just not feeling right, you realize you've had some huge oversights in your planning, then you can stop. There's really no reason why you can't start writing now. If you've been just looking for some kind of sign or you've just been putting it off for whatever reason, it's probably time to start writing your book now. Like literally go do it now. So that is how to know when your book is ready to write. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos from us. We've got new writing, editing, and publishing tips every Tuesday and Friday. Until next time.